Welcome back to AM Northwest. Our first guest is known as the Queen of Asian Baking, and she's here to share a recipe inspired by an iconic New York City bakery. We welcome the author of 108 Asian Cookies, Kat Lieu. Good to have you with us.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for having me.
Yes, your book is beautiful, and I have to ask you about the subtitle, which is Treats from a Third Culture Kitchen. Explain what you mean by third culture.
It's basically someone like me who was born in Montreal, raised in Brooklyn, but with parents from Vietnam and China. And then I'm celebrating in October Halloween along with Mid-Autumn Festival. I'm celebrating Thanksgiving and Christmas along with Chinese New Year. And then I'm using like sriracha next to my ketchup. I'm using MSG next to salt and pepper.
Oh, I gotcha. You were inspired during the quarantine and during COVID. Right? So, yeah, tell me about your inspiration behind starting all of this, getting it, because you really didn't bake cookies until later.
So yes, it was all about healing. It was a healing journey. In 2020, I suddenly lost my father, and I found a lot of comfort in the kitchen. I would call my grandma, his mother, and we'd talk about food, and she said, go into baking.
And didn't you inherit her mixer?
Yes, her Sun mixer. It was in my garage. It started to trip my wires and circuits in the kitchen, so I had to move on to a KitchenAid, but that started the whole thing with the baking.
Look at this. Okay, so tell me about, let's take a look at some of the cookies you have that you show us how to make in your beautiful cookbook, but tell me about some of these.
Yeah, we have an ube crinkle cookie.
Right
we
here.
have miso shortbread. We have a beautiful black sesame white chocolate. These are the blue spirulina and butterfly pea flour matcha monsters. So I used the same exact recipe, but took out the matcha and added a different ingredient to give it a blue spin for Halloween.
Yeah, for the Cookie Monster. I get it.
Same thing with this. Ube with the ube halea. Curry peanut butter cookies, sriracha puppy chow, so something for the Midwest, and 5-spice snickerdoodles.
Oh my goodness, this is incredible. Okay, give me an example of what we can put together.
Of course. So I have with me the dough that I use for the matcha monsters. They're blue and they're purple because I use ube instead of matcha.
Right.
And I use butterfly pea flour. We want them big and chunky, chunky like this. So it's a huge dough. It's about like 5 ounces, I think.
Right.
And you are free to nurture that inner child and just decorate how you want.
So, okay, not cooked yet. It's like Play-Doh.
Yeah.
It's totally like Play-Doh. Okay, and also too, you were influenced by a bakery in New York City, right?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
The matcha monsters were influenced by the Levain Bakery's very big, chunky 6-ounce chocolate chip cookie.
Oh my gosh.
They were so famous, and it made me realize that you can conquer the world with just a cookie.
Right.
And now I have 108 of them.
108, and 8 is also very important to you, because not just 100, but 108.
8 is a very auspicious number in Chinese and a lot of Asian cultures.
Yeah.
It sounds like the word fortune. So 8 baht in Cantonese is 8, and phat in Cantonese is fortune.
Oh, okay.
And my father also really loved that number. He would balance his checkbooks with the number 8. So, ending it with 88888.
Yeah.
And we lived on a street called 2838. And then when we bought our next house, he's like, find a street or a number that has 8 on it.
8 in it. Oh, that's so great. I love it. Okay, so I've pressed this out. Is that okay? Is that the kind of the thing that you want?
And go ham with like whatever you want. Add some eyeballs, add some teeth. Make it into a Cookie Monster if you'd like.
You talked too about what you need to make all these cookies. First, you need kind of, when it comes to ingredients, you talk about using these ingredients, right?
Yeah, so
some of them.
My cookies, although I call them Asian cookies, they're still a standard cookie. So in a dough, you still have the sugar, the egg, the butter, the flour.
Right.
But then we're adding a delicious spin. So like to these, we're adding ube halea.
Oh, look at that.
This is an ube jam. You could smell it. You could even try it.
Oh, wow.
Try a little bit. It tastes really, really good.
Oops. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love that.
This is an heirloom of Philippines.
Oh, my God.
Everyone uses ube halea or jam in all of their cooking.
Yeah, that's great.
For breakfast,
I've had that
desserts.
before.
Okay. Then, of course, you have your matcha powder. Smell that. Very grassy notes, but umami.
Yeah.
A little bit of bitterness. But you have the good kind. So this is the ceremonial, really good, vibrant green kind. And then you have the culinary kind.
Reminds me of a cup of tea, like a warming cup of tea.
The peanut butter cookies had curry powder in it.
Oh, I do love my curry. Yes.
And then I have my own spice blend for chili crisp, where we add spice to spicy cookies.
Okay. Oh, that's why you have a number of spicy cookies.
Yes.
Yeah, that's definitely more of an Asian bent, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
The
Okay.
thing is to balance flavor so that
Sure.
your cookies are not all just very, very sweet.
Right. Okay, I gotcha. All right. Oh, so I put my eyes on my cookie.
Make it a monster.
What are you going to put on your cookie?
Oh, I got a big one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make
Oh,
a big
and then-
eyeball.
I've got my teeth. I like the teeth here.
I like that. And if
Yeah.
you want more chocolate chips, you could stuff on more chocolate chips.
Yeah.
And I like his mouth kind of like a vampire.
So when you bake these, like you talk too about making sure you have paper to line your cooking sheets with, right? How long do these take to cook?
Once you're done, these will go into the oven on a lined baking sheet
Right.
for about 15 minutes. You could go 425 degrees, or
Okay.
you could
Oh.
go longer. I like, because they're so chunky and thick, you
Right.
do want the higher temperatures.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. And you talk too about the importance of being exact when it comes to measurements. That's really important when it comes to baking.
Baking is all about chemistry and science and
Right.
ratios, so cookies haven't changed over the years. It's just that if you are using something different, like a gluten-free flour, then you need to think about hydration.
Right, right.
But it's really standard. You have your binder, which is your egg. You have your fats, which is butter, or it could be olive oil, and
Right.
then you have your sugar to make it crispy. Then you want to add baking powder.
Yeah.
Baking powder gives it a lift,
Oh,
and
sure.
baking soda gives it a spread.
May I try this one?
Yes, this is the matcha monster. Please do.
Okay. And I do like matcha. Oh, that's yum.
And I want to
Oh,
show one where
Kat.
you open it, and so the whole point of this cookie is that it's just so chunky,
Oh my goodness.
so thick and
I
chunky.
love it. I love it. Kat, thank you so much. We want to tell everyone the book again is titled 108 Asian Cookies, Not Too Sweet Treats from a Third Culture Kitchen. Kat, thank you so much. Great job.
you.
All right,
Thank
we'll
you,
be right
Helen.
back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away. This is really good. Oh my God.